Hi everybody, I'm Professor Shamala, working in SI University as a Director of Center for Informatics and Statistics. Today we will see how VOS Viewer and Canva can be used for bibliometric and scientometric studies. Here we will understand VOS Viewer and why it is being used, how it helps the researchers to analyze and visualize the complex academic data in an effective way. VOS Viewer is a specialized software which is being designed for a bibliometric analysis, and it is being used for visualization of scientific data. It helps to create the map based on the network data, which represents a relationship between different research elements such as publications, authors, keywords, and journals. By visualizing this relationship, VOS Viewer enables researchers to better understand the citation pattern, co-authorship network, and thematic structure within the research domain. VOS Viewer is used because it simplifies the analysis of large volume of bibliographic data. It also allows the researchers to identify the research trends, key contributors, and collaboration networks within a specific field. By presenting the data visually, it is becoming easier for an interpretation. Whenever we are explaining in so many paragraphs, it will be difficult for the observers or the readers to grasp the important concept. It will be becoming easier to interpret complex relationship and patterns by using the visualization. This makes a valuable tool for literature review, scientometric studies, and even identifying the research gap. To start using VOS Viewer, we have to download it from our official website. Open your browser and visit vosviewer.com. Then click on the downloading option. After downloading, ensure that the Java is installed in your system. Choose appropriate version of your operating system. Extract the zip file and run the executable file. It's normal, like we will be downloading and installing the other app. Similar to that, we will be using the VOS Viewer also downloading. But the one thing is, you should have a Java in. This simple setup process will allow you to quickly start the working of the software. So this procedure, it will take hardly 5 minutes of time for an installation of the VOS Viewer. So we have to, according to our Windows, you have to select the downloading of the VOS Viewer. If Java is not installed, you have to install the Java also. According to the network, Windows, Mac, or Linux, your operating system, you have to choose, and we will be extracting a zip file. Then we have to download and we have to install it. If you take a VOS Viewer interface, it consists of several panels that help in data visualization and analysis. The main panel displays the network visualization. The options in the panel allow you to adjust some of the settings like layout, clustering, and all. The information panel provides the details about the selected items, while the overview panel gives a mini map of the entire visualization. Whichever you want to visualize, you will be providing the data, and a mini map can be provided for a visualization. And the action panel includes options to create, open, and save the map. We can create the map, we can modify the alignment, and you can save the map in the required format. VOS Viewer provides you three main type of visualization. It may be in the form of a network visualization where interlinking will be provided, or it will be a overlay visualization, and based on the density also you can visualize the map. So here we have three different model of visualization. One is network, overlay, and density visualization. Overlay visualization displays even additional informations such as publication year, citation impact. Sometimes you can have a color gradient. According to the color gradient you can take also. Then density visualization highlights the area with high concentration of items, helping identify research hotspot and important themes. The VOS viewer also supports multiple bibliographic data sources, making it highly flexible for the researchers. Common sources include Scopus, Web of Science, PubMed, and Dimensions. It also supports RIS and CSV file format, allowing the users to import the data from different databases. This compatibility ensures that the researchers can work with a diverse data set across various domains. So, based on our research area, we will be having some of the keywords. And that keywords can be provided in different databases like Web of Science, Scopus, Dimension, PubMed, EndNotes, or OpenLX, Crossref. Wherever you want, wherever you have the full access, you can provide the input in the form of a keywords. Finally, you will be shortlisting some of the work, some of the article which is being published. There you can provide the scrutiny in terms of what kind of publications you require. And so like you can go for different things like articles or books or journals or even web pages, whatever you want, you can have it. After that, it can be scrutinized and the database can be taken. That database which we are having, which is being imported as a CSV file, that we will be using for this input, VOS viewer input. So it can support n number of database which is being provided over here, and according to our requirement from the VOS viewer you can get the output also. Creating a map in a VOS viewer is a very simple process. It involves only few steps. First, you have to import the bibliographic data file into the software. Then you select the type of analysis such as co-authorship, co-occurrence, or citation analysis. After choosing the parameters and threshold, the software generates a network map that visually represents relationship among the selected items. Then, with the help of relationship, you can visualize the data which you have provided. So this provides example of VOS viewer map. The visualization shows how different research elements are interconnected. Each element is represented as a node and the link between them indicate the relationship such as co-authorship or keyword, co-occurrence. Such maps help the researchers quickly understand the structure and dynamic of the research field. In a VOS viewer map, node represents items such as authors, keywords, or documents, while link indicate relationship between them. The size of a node reflects its importance or frequency, and the distance between the nodes shows how closely it is related to each other. The color also represents the clusters which group related items together. Understanding these elements is essential for correctly interpreting the visualization. So we have to understand the nodes, we have to understand the link between each parameters, and the size is also an important parameter. Then the distance or the relatedness between each parameters or the items have to be understood from a map. When we are taking a database into a visual map, we should be able to interpret the data also. The colors will be provided for a clusters in the map. So VOS viewers allow users to export their results in multiple formats. You can save the map for future use, export it as an image format like PNG, SVG, or export the underlying data for further analysis. Additionally, screenshot can also be taken directly from the interface. These features make it easy to include high quality visuals in a research paper, thesis, or the presentation. Sometimes in some of the softwares the access will not be provided for taking a screenshot. Here you can download it, you can take a screenshot, and you can use the visuals in your interpretation also. So, in conclusion, VOS Viewer is a very powerful tool, and it is very user friendly for bibliometric and network analysis. It helps to visualize the relationship among the authors, keywords, journals, and documents, making it easier to identify research trends and collaboration patterns. With support for multiple data sources and various visualization options, it is highly useful for literature review, systematic review, and research gap identification. Next, so far we have seen about how to visualize by using a VOS viewer in case of bibliometric analysis. Maximum in bibliometric analysis we will be using this VOS viewer. The next tool which we are going to use, and the name which you have here, the application is wider, is Canva. So VOS viewer not only provides high quality visualization but also supports exporting results for academic use. By applying proper data cleaning technique and selecting appropriate parameters, researchers can generate their meaningful insights. It's widely used in scientometric studies, and it plays an important role in research planning and decision making. And the next tool which we are going to use is a Canva. Mostly in the research paper writing, we are going to use Canva for drawing the methodologic chart. Canva has multiple options or applications is more, like even a brochure or a flyer, and any document you can create using Canva. Here in this session we will be seeing about how the Canva can be used for drawing a research methodology, how this is also a visualizing tool. It can be used to visually represents our information in a clear and effective manner, which increases our communication. As researchers, we have a clear methodological framework which has been essential, and the tool like Canva also help us to present it effectively in a structured and a visually appealing way. Systematic and structured plan used to conduct a research study. It explains how a research problem is identified, how data is collected, and how it is analyzed to derive a meaningful conclusion. Essentially, it acts as a roadmap for guiding the entire research process from the initial stage to the final outcome. A well designed research methodology ensures that the study is accurate, reliable, and valid, thereby enhancing the overall quality and credibility of the research findings. A research method is a specific, structured, and scientific approach used to investigate a particular research problem. It focuses on the techniques and procedures used for data collection, measurement, and analysis. By following appropriate research methods, researchers can ensure objectivity, accuracy, and reproducibility in their work. The correct selection of research methods plays a crucial role in strengthening the validity and credibility of the study, making the results more dependable and scientifically sound. Here, this Canva tool which we are going to use is for representing the methodology chart or a concept diagram which we have as an ideology or a flow in our mind which we want to reproduce and project it for our readers. In such cases, we will be using this Canva, which represents or visualize our concept in an effective manner. The use of a well defined research methodology is essential for enhancing the quality of research study. It provides a clear and systematic framework that guides the researchers from problem identification to conclusion. By ensuring the appropriate selection of methods for data collection and analysis, it improves the accuracy, reliability, and validity of the findings. Additionally, a structured methodology enhances transparency and reproducibility, allowing other teachers to understand, evaluate, and replicate the study. This ultimately strengthens the scientific credibility of the research and increases the confidence in the results presented. This chart is an example of a research methodology chart which visually represents the sequence of steps involved in conducting the research. This chart helps in simplifying the complex process and improving the understanding of both the researchers and the audience. Here, the tools like Canva, we can design clear and attractive methodology diagrams that effectively communicate the research workflow. Visual representations not only enhance the presentation quality but also make it easier to explain the logical flow of the study. Here, this is another example where the infographic is highlighted and the main information is visually structured in an effective format. The purpose of this is to demonstrate how key ideas can be organized using design elements such as icons, colors, layout, which is easy to make the content more engaging and easy to understand. Instead of presenting information in plain text, infographics allow us to summarize and communicate core concepts effectively. This example helps participants to understand how they can transform important academic content into a visually appealing formats using Canva, making their presentation and research output more impactful, and it will be reader friendly. Here, the concept of infographics and their importance in academic communication. Here, we can learn to use Canva effectively, create academic infographics, and design figures suitable for research paper. Additionally, the workshop or the session will help to improve overall visual communication skills, enabling the researchers to present complex idea in a clear and engaging manner. Canva is an online design platform that allows the users to create various type of visual content easily. It features a drag and drop editor, making it highly user friendly. Canva provides a wide range of templates, and especially it is useful for infographics, presentation, and academic visualization. If you log into Canva, you can log in by using a Gmail ID, and the templates will be available. In that templates, few are free of cost, and a few will be in a paid version. Here in this Canva, you can use the paid version or the non-paid version also, but there is certain limitations on of using the icons, and certain limitations on using the templates will be there. So it's widely used in academia for designing the posters, figures, and teaching material without requiring advanced graphic design skill. The infographics are visual representation of information, data, or knowledge designed to present complex information quickly and clearly. They combine text, images, charts, and icons to enhance understanding in academic context. Infographics helps to summarize the research findings, methodologies, and theoretical concepts in a visually appealing and easily digestible format. So, whenever you want to convey some information to the readers, it's easy and it's better when we are communicating in the form of a infographics. Why? Because the color contrast and the specific keywords will be projected illicitly so that the readers can observe the information quickly, and the time spent for reading can be minimized by using the infographics. Canva is particularly useful for creating infographics because it simplifies the design process. It offers ready-made templates, a vast library of icons and images, and it has a customization option also. This allows the researchers and the students to create a professional quality visuals at the same time quickly. Canva also improves the efficiency, it saves the time, enhances the visual appeal of the academic work, making communication more effective. If you want to begin using a Canva, users needs to create an account, which can be done very easily by using a email ID, or you can use a social login also like Facebook and all. Canva also offers a free and premium version. With the free version can be used, and it is a basic sufficient for most of the academic purpose. Once you have registered, you can access templates, save their design, and collaborate with others also if we need. If you want to collaborate and two people want to draw it, also you can use it. You can save and send in the format where it can be editable also. Here, how you will be adding the content or editing the content, we will see. Users can, first you have to log into Canva, you have to select a template, and after that you have to start editing the template. You can insert the text, image, icon, chart, any shapes into the design. There is a drag and drop features is also available, which allows easy placement and alignment of the elements. It's important to maintain the clarity, consistency, and readability while adding the content, ensuring that the final design effectively communicates that intended message. Canva can be used to create various types of academic infographics such as conceptual framework, methodology diagram, research flow, and literature summaries. These visuals help in representing the research process and findings in a structured and visually engaging manner. The proper use of the layout, color, and icon depends upon your creativity and ideology, which significantly enhances the clarity and the impact of the academic content. So you can use any of the icons which has been available. Either you can go for premium version or the unpaid version also you can go, and you can create the content and you can use it. So the Canva will be an effective tool where you can provide the academic infographics in your research paper. Either there are various stages where your picturization or diagrams are required in your manuscript, either in the concept, methodology, workflow, wherever you want. Sometimes if it is a bibliography or if it is a scientometric paper, you need the literature summary also. In that also you can use it. So wherever required appropriately you can use the infographics, and it depends upon the quality of the diagram or the output depends upon the ideology and creativity of an individual, where how you choose a template and how you give a color contrast, how you take the text and font that provides you catchy diagrams which you can provide it in your journals. After completing the design by using a Canva, it allows the users to export their work in a multiple format. Like you can go for PNG, JPEG, and PDF depending on the requirement. Based on your requirement, you can convert to any format. and you can share the link also, where further you can log into Canva and you can edit it. Somebody can edit it also. That option also you can provide. So these designs can be used in presentations, research papers, and posters. Even in presentation, some PPT you can provide. I hope the session is useful, and we have seen about VOS Viewer and Canva. Thank you all of you.